Hi guys, Karen here, and today I've got a layout share for you. These are the layouts I created during June and July, and I've got a dozen here to show you. So this is the first one that I did. It's using a variety of scraps just punched into little squares. It was a really easy, quick one, this one. I really liked it. It was from a sketch. And some Kaisercraft ephemera here along the side in these pretty colours. Oh, looks like this one needs sticking down, so I'll do that later. And it's just a very pretty light layout, and I really like this one. I really like most of them really, but there's some more than others. So that's that one, nice simple one. This one took quite a lot more time to create, but it's one of my absolute favourites. I love this one. There's some tissue paper done into little pleats here, all soft and pretty. Loads of punched out flowers. Not punched, these ones are using a die, so they're die cut flowers. And just did loads and loads of them, and with a few little paper flowers in between, lots of pearls, lots of sequins. Just a really pretty feminine layout to show off this beautiful photograph of my daughter. Both of those two have process videos. This one doesn't have a process video. This was created at my weekly club that I go to. And this one is using, I think this is mainly from my May kit. So this is the paper from Little by Little. And lots of ephemera. These are Hip Kit exclusive ephemera. This is all from my May Hip Kit. There's some Hip Kit exclusive puffy, and a few puffies there from the Felicity collection by Pink Fret Studio. And it's from some of the papers. I think these are from the Live More collection by Pink Fresh as well, I think. So this is just a photograph of my two girls on my youngest's 21st birthday. It's a bit of a throwback one, this one, because I did scrap her birthday, but I just found this picture and I just thought it would be a nice one to scrap. So that's that one. This one I have done a process video for. This is of my younger daughter again, and her boyfriend on a trip to, this is just by standing by Westminster Bridge. And this is one where I wanted to use a lot of buttons. I think there was a challenge involved on one of the Facebook groups. And this is, the backing papers are all from Little by Little 6x6 pad. And I think this paper is also from the same collection, these little clouds. And just a load of buttons to try and enhance the colour scheme on the photos. So that's that one. The next one is one I created when I was on holiday. So I took a little kit. It was a kit I'd bought as a kit last year, I think. And it involved two collections, mostly papers from the Cocoa Vanilla Hello Sunshine collection. And there was lots of ephemera from Elle Studio Sunny Days collection. I think this is all a kit I'd had from last year, and I thought I'd take it with me when I went on holiday. And this was one of the layouts I created. And it's picking out all the red bits because it was all about visiting the Poppy Wave, which is the poppies that were on display in the Tower of London last year. And it's been touring the country. And my sister has been doing some volunteering around this. This is near where she lives. So this is a picture of her and I when we were visiting it. So that was using virtually no tools apart from scissors, because I didn't take very many with me. I took a small trimmer with me and that was all. So it was quite challenging trying to create some pages with no mists, no stencils, no punches, or hardly. I don't think I hardly took any punches. So I just had to cut everything out myself. So that was quite challenging, but I like that one. Quite a start, sort of fairly simple one, that one. And this is the other one I did on the same holidays, a completely different type of layout, very much a sunshine layout of a photograph from with myself and my friend on a weekend away, or a day out in the sunshine, and using the same papers from the Cocoa Vanilla Hello Sunshine papers and the Elle Studio Sunny Days collection. Lots of ephemera from both. And again, I think this one, I must have taken one border punch, because that's what I've used here. That was probably the only punch I took with me. And the rest is all the ephemera, bit of washi here. So yeah, that was fun. It's quite fun to limit yourself to just a few supplies and a nice little kit and see what you can come up with. I think later on there is another page from the same kit that I'm still using, because it was quite a nice kit and it had lots in it. So that was that one. So of course those two don't have process videos. This one does. This is a picture I did of my dad, and it was based around a song title, The Wind Beneath My Wings, and talking about how he had encouraged me and helped me when I was young. And this is using, I think, the May hip kit. I can't remember what the papers are from, I'm sorry, and lots of scraps and buttons on this one. So yes, there is a process video for that one. And I think this is also a process video. This was, I think, using up the end of my May kit when I had lots of bits left, and I remember enjoying this. I realise I've got the same title as I did of Hello Sunshine, because they seem to appear in a lot of ephemera packs. We've got Hello Sunshine here and another Hello Sunshine. So very creative with my titles this year. But sometimes it's just nice and easy to use a die cut or something that's already prepared as a title. Excuse me. So again, using up bits of the Little by Little, I think there's a bit from the Oasis collection, more Little by Little papers, just layering up all the papers and using up some of the ephemera. This is really fun because I actually quite enjoy using up the end of the kits more than when we're at the start, when you just don't know what to use and don't want to cut into anything. When you've got bits that are already cut up, ready to go, you can just layer them up, and it makes a really fun layout. And I love this one. It's one of my favourites. And then we started with the new, I think it's the first one I did with the new June kits, and this is using some Vicky Boutin ephemera, or large pieces of ephemera that were in that pack. So they're quite challenging to use. And I can't remember where this piece of paper comes from, but it was in the June kit. Yeah, and there's a few, I think there's some exclusive wood buttons here and some enamel dots and a few cut aparts. And this is another picture from my holiday. I've been doing lots of pages of my holiday in Germany, and this is another one of those. This is a layout. It's been hanging around half finished for about 2 or 3 years, and I finally got around to finishing it. It's a picture, it's a very old picture of me, as you can see, when my daughter, who's now 30, was about 4 months old. And I put the pages together in a plastic sleeve because I thought they all went together really nicely, and then they just sat there, and I thought I really need to get this finished. So I finally did, got it done, got all the papers cut and layered up, used a few bits of ephemera, again from the Kaisercraft. I think this is the Secret Garden collection. I think that looks like a Dear Lizzie, or possibly a hip kit piece. So a few little bits of ephemera, lots of sequins. And I really went mad on the sequins because you can when you're doing a baby layout and a little baby girl. I just put a heart with a J on it because her name's Jennifer. And so I finally got this done, and I think it's lovely. The papers are, I know this is a Webster's Pages paper from about, I don't know, 3 years ago maybe. So yeah, these papers are quite old, but I got there in the end, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. And another layout from our holiday. This again does not have a process video, as one I did at my club, using the June hip kit, using this lovely paper with the birds on, and this circle paper, which I think is from Pinkfresh Studio. I think there's lots of Pinkfresh Studio from the Close to My Heart collection. I think all these papers come from that collection. A few ephemera pieces from the same chipboard ephemera, I think also from Close to My Heart. And it's a couple of pictures. We visited a garden island called Mainau, and it was just beautiful, and my husband in particular loved it because he's very much a gardener. So that's that one. quite like the colours on that. I think that turns out quite pretty. And this is the last one. This is again using my little kit that I took on holiday, and I've carried on using it when I've got home. More of these lovely sunny colours from the Cocoa Vanilla collection, which is called Hello Sunshine. And this is a picture from our first evening when we were we had a wonderful meal, sitting out in the street because it was warm enough to do that, which was a treat. And really it's just a little bit of layering up, and some ephemera from the ephemera pack, all from the Cocoa Vanilla. I think most of this is the Cocoa Vanilla ephemera pieces, and that's it really. It's a bit of a journaling card. I think that was on a cut apart sheet, and that's that one. So that's the last one, and so there won't be a process video for this one because again this was one I did at my club, which I go to every Wednesday night. So there'll always be a few that won't be have a process video for, because that's what I do. I do those on a Wednesday. So there we are. That's the lot. That's 2 months worth, 12 layouts. But as you may know, I spent quite a lot of July working on my 6x8 album about my 50th birthday. So the 12x12s got a bit put aside, so I didn't get to do very many of those last month. It was all about the album, which has been documented elsewhere, so I'm not going to run through it in this video. So thank you for watching, and please join me again soon. Bye.